to fight, trying to see what it's like, take me, so I roll the dice. Look up to no one else, but yeah, I was shy. I got real power, Hebrew Israelite.
Bring this out.
It's the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 2. And they covet fields, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
That's what they did, man. Right? They stole this land, they oppressed them. You got millions of Native Americans, right, in reservations, just drunk, man. Right? Because they don't have their home no more. Right? How do you guys feel about the Native Americans? What happened to them? Silence. Silence. Complete silence. But I asked them about 9/11. Hey, what about 9/11? How do you feel about 9/11? Should never happen. Never forget. Hey, that's how they are, man. And let us talk about 9/11, man. They want to talk to you then. But as soon as we talk about the stolen land, what happened with stolen land, oh, they don't want to hear about it. Right? Get a book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 1, and Nahum 3 and 1. And they don't want to hear about the truth. Give me Isaiah 58 and 3. Psalms 58 and 3. Bring it out.
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe unto her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city.
To the what?
To the oppressing city. She obeyed not the voice. She received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord. She drew not near to her God.
She drew not near to her God, man. These so-called Edomites, right, they don't have no God. Right, we the one that got the one true God. Right? The 12 tribes of Israel are the only ones that have the one true God, man. These other nations, hey, they wish they had a God. But you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we have the one true God, right, that's going to give us these heathens for an inheritance. Right? And these other nations can't deal with that, man. Bring this up.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
That's why I asked hey, how does he feel about the Native Americans on stolen land? He couldn't say nothing, man. Utter silence. Excuse me. I got one question for one true honest person, honest man. How do you guys feel about stolen land, the Native Americans and their land being stolen from them? How do you feel about the Native Americans and their land being stolen from them? Huh? No comment? You guys just celebrated Thanksgiving, right? Your grandmother Native American? What's your grandfather? What about your grandfather? Your grandfather? Yeah. He's white? You're not gonna make it! You're not gonna make it, man. If your grandfather was Native American, then that'd be different. But the seed line comes through the father.
His grandfather was Native American.
Well, it's not. That's a lot of help. Right? If I was an Edomite, then I'd be destroyed. So that's not the case though. So how do you feel about it though? Nothing you could do. Well, what if the Bible said there was something you could do about it? Right? Isaiah 49 and 23. Right? I'm gonna show you. You believe in the Bible? Okay. You an honest man? What's your name? Jim? Kenny. You an honest man, Kenny? All right, we gonna see. Bring us out, whoever got it. 23.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23. And the king shall be thy nursing father, and their queens shall be thy nursing mother. They shall bow down to thee with a face towards the earth.
Right, because back in the ancient days, right, we had to nurture your kids, right? Our foremothers and forefathers, we have to nurture your kids, right? So read that again.
And their kings shall be thy nursing father, and their queens shall be thy nursing mother. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth.
So if you were truly sorry, the Bible said you would bow down to us with your face towards the earth.
Right.
If you were truly sorry. For the rape, robbery, and murder and torture of the so-called blacks and Hispanics, mainly the Native Americans, because this is stolen land.
Right.
How do you repay all for the blood, the blood all the stolen blood that's on this land right now. How do you pay that back? You can't pay it back. Right? That's almost as if, right? Let's just say I had a party. I had a party at my house. Right? Well, let's just say you had a party at your house. And I took you out of your house, right? Right, I just had a party. And I told everybody else to come in while you and your family was on the outside of the house. And I just started making drinks and charging $5 at the door. And you guys are outside in the cold, enduring the elements, rain, sleet, and snow. And you guys are outside after generation after generation. You guys got tents on every curb, but I'm in your house, charging people $5 for drinks at a party. How would you feel about that? Be messed up, right? So what if I never let you come back in your house? And you just drank your sins away. You just drank your problems away on reservations. And nobody ever hears about Native Americans and buffaloes and oxen again. I mean, read that again, man.
And their kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth.
If you were truly sorry for the rape, robbery, murder, the Native Americans, and the so-called black people, you would do what the Bible just said.
Right.
You said you believe in the book, right, Kenny? Right? Right here. You can do it right there. Yeah, all the way down. With your face off, read on.
And lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know.
Read that again.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
If you were sorry, this brother's a Native American, right? You have to kiss his boot. If you're truly sorry, kiss his boot. This boot right here. Kiss his boot. Okay. All praises.
It's another one right there.
This brother right here too. My brother right here. Done. You up, brother? Cause this is his land. This is stolen land.
Right.
This is stolen land. Kenny, are you? Come on, Kenny. Are you honest? Are you an honest man? Hey, hold on. Let's go.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. We talking to you.
This brother right, he's a Native American as well. You got to do the same thing to him.
Right.
That's just.
Right. Come on, Kenny.
Be an honest man,
You're an
Kenny.
honest man.
Come on.
See that? That's bad, man. Give me Psalms 58:3 again, man.
He did one.
One is not enough.
That's one. What's one?
Because all of them gonna be getting. Give me Revelations 13, because all of them gonna be getting down, man.
Right.
Hey, one is not good enough. Hey, because when they told one of the Native Americans, right, to do what they were supposed to do, right, all of them had to do it, or else what? They would have to get their hands chopped off, right, their foot chopped off, right, even their sisters. What's your nationality?
German and African American.
What's your father? What's your father?
I don't know.
Right? Reading this out.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 3.
Yo.
Hey, brother, hey, y'all got 2 minutes on your nationality?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, that's right.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Hey, so Kenny, I can't really say he was an honest man because we had one more Native American brother up here, right? And he didn't fulfill his promise, man. Oh, Salaki King. 2 more. Damn, 2 more. 3 more. Right?
Both my grannies got. He had to kiss my feet.
Possibly 4 more. Possibly 4 more. The jury is out, though. The jury is out. Right? So yeah, but at the end of the day, man, you know, this place is about to crumble, right? The Holland, the Netherlands, and the 10 toes is happening. They're about to be separated, right? These nations are warring to fighting against each other, one another, right? And this is all prophetic, man. Right? This is happening in the book as we speak, Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 16. It's like it started verse 12. Hey, brother, with the black hat, you got 2 minutes on your nationality. All right, start at verse 12. Revelation 17 and 12.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12.
17 and verse 12.
Chapter 17, verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings, one hour with the beast. These have one mind.
They have what?
These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
That's what's gonna happen, man. Hey, family, y'all got 2 minutes on your nationality. 2 minutes. Y'all got 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Right. So these 10 horns, right? They giving their power to the woman, right? Which is America, man. And like I said, EU, right, is about to crumble. They're about to separate, man. Right. The Netherlands is already talking about releasing or lifting up sanctions against Russia as we speak.
Right.
And this is only the first one. Right, you already got Turkey and the USA, they're already going back at it, to and fro. So it's only a matter of time before all the other 9 toes just pull out, where all hell is just gonna break loose. Bring this out, verse 17.
Verse 16.
Verse 16. Verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, this shall hate the whore.
Hey, so what?
These shall hate the whore.
The Netherlands, hey, sooner or later, it's gonna hate Babylon, man. Sooner or later, and it's coming, but it's gonna hate Babylon. Right, keep reading.
And shall make her the silent and naked.
Make her what?
The silent and naked. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
The what?
And burn her with fire.
The EU, right? They all together right now. The 10 toes are all together right now. But at a certain point, they're gonna come over here, right? These missiles are coming from Iran, right? China, right? The Netherlands, Belgium, Germany. They all gonna shoot missiles at the whore, man.
Right.
For all the lies, for all the rape, robbery, murder that they've done, man. Right? All the backsliding. Right? Bring this out, kid.
It's the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 24.
Yo.
And if a kingdom is divided,
For what?
and if a kingdom is divided,
Hey, King. You got 2 minutes to learn your nationality real quick. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, brother. Hey, take out flyers.
Let me give you a flight, King. Give you a flight.
Right? Start from the top again.
Mark, chapter 3, verse 24.
Check it out.
And if a kingdom is divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
What?
That kingdom cannot stand. And if a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Right, so hey, if the kingdom is divided, man, it can't stand.
Right.
Once these 10 toes start to pull out and lift sanctions on Russia, right, it's not gonna, hey, you got a brother at my job that lost his pinky toe, man. He can't really walk that good. Now what happened if you lose your pinky toe and your big toe? You're gonna be kind of like gimping around like a lot of these Edomites, man.
Right.
Right? They're not gonna be able to stand. Hey, a lot of these, they don't understand that in Europe right now, that Russia supplies over 40% of their natural resources. Right? Now what happened if Russia starts delivering natural gas to a lot of these countries, man? And America, the whore, the Babylon the Great is not helping them out. And they're not going to regard them anymore, man. They're not going to listen to them no more. They're going to pull out, and they're going to be done with America, and America's not going to have nothing left to stand on. Right? America's going to be finished as we speak, man. Right? So now it's our job to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments as Israelites, right? Start understanding we God's chosen people so we can get up out of here. Hey, family. In the ground. Y'all got 2 minutes. Y'all got 2 minutes. Hey, y'all see your nationality on this board right here? And if you see your nationality, you will be God's chosen people. Right? In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 16. Hey, brother. Hey, brother, you see your nationality on this stand right here? You'll be God's chosen people if you do.
Right.
All right, bring this out. Jeremiah 6:16.
Bring it out. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in their ways, and see, and ask for the old paths.
Do what?
And see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul.
You shall find what?
Rest for your soul.
We gotta ask for the good past so we can find rest for our souls. Hey family, y'all got 2 minutes to learn your nationality that was stripped and stolen from you by the so-called white man.
2 minutes, brother.
Like 2 minutes, brother. Right, so we gotta ask the Lord to restore our path, man. Right? We gotta ask the Lord for the right way, because a lot of our people, man, they're not gonna get it. Right? Yeah, like I said, even though Kyrie and LeBron, right, even though they know a little bit of the truth, but probably one of the biggest differences is, are they gonna give it up for the Lord, man?
Right.
Right, are they gonna turn in their riches and give it up for the Lord? Escucha la palabra, family. Tu historia es en la Biblia. Escucha la palabra. 2 minutos. Right? Give me the book. What I got you over? Read it again from the top.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls.
So we gotta walk in the good way, man. Because a lot of our people, they want to walk in the wrong way because they don't know the law, statutes, commandments. Right? But we out here because we got the light. We got what's gonna get them into the kingdom of heaven. Right? Bring this out.
The book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 19.
Bring it out.
There was a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple, fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at the gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came to and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried eyes, being in torment to see Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger.
Hey family, y'all got 2 minutes to learn your nationality?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Right, so that's the point. Right, that's the point right there. A lot of the people who got riches, who got these worldly things, who got these fast cars, who's got these nice condos, like brothers in the like Kyrie and Kanye, hey, they got a lot of money, man. Right, they probably got gold, they got everything. They got everything they could ever want in life. But are they gonna give it all up like the brother Lazarus did? Right? Are they gonna give everything up for the kingdom of heaven? Right? Because hey, the rich man, hey, he wasn't willing to give away his riches. Right? These people don't want to give away their riches. Our people will be selling they selling their souls, man. I think I seen Kanye saying something along the lines of my mother was sacrificed, man. Kanye said his mother was sacrificed. Right, so you got brothers like that. Right, hey family. Hey family. Y'all got 2 minutes on your nationality according to the Bible. 2 minutes to take back what was stolen from y'all. Right, so you got brothers like that. Hey, how do you think they're gonna get into the kingdom of heaven, man? Right, this is a very slim walk for brothers like us, like, in this truth, man. What is that? Luke 13 and 24. Straight is the gate, but broad is the way. Right, bring that out real quick. Luke 13 and 23 and 24.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 13, verse 24. Strive to enter at the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able.
Right, so it's a lot of our people, man, they're going to be trying to get to the gate at the last minute, but they're not going to make it, man, because they're not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. Right, they want to walk up and down, keep celebrating Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, Right, that way is broad. You're not gonna get to the kingdom of heaven that way. Hey, brother, you got 2 minutes on your nationality. We teach our people who they are, man. They true biblical nationality that was stolen from them during slavery. All right, brother, you an Israelite, brother. In these last days, you got to repent, keep the commandments before this place is destroyed by nukes, by intercontinental ballistic missiles. Right? Read the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 33. All right, read the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 33.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of God. How unsearchable are his judgments, and his ways past finding out.
So the real riches, right, is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? Hey, this riches on this earth, this nothing, man. Right? This dollar's about to crumble, the economy is about to fall. Right? These ain't real riches, man. You can't take this in the kingdom of heaven. You can't take your house, your Mercedes-Benz into the kingdom of heaven. But in Romans it said, hey, wisdom and knowledge are riches, man. You can't, it's so deep, this wisdom and knowledge is so deep. Right? Bring this up, read that again from the top.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge.
Both of the what?
Both of the wisdom and knowledge of God. How unsearchable are his judgments.
What?
How unsearchable are his judgments.
So real riches according to the Lord, it's unsearchable, man. Right? The prophet Ezra, hey, you can't even measure the wind. You can't even figure out how deep the ocean is, man. And but the Lord do. And once you get in these spiritual bodies, you're gonna know all of these things, man. Right? That's real wisdom and knowledge and understanding according to the Bible. Right? Who can search these things? And these great scientists, right? Albert Einsteins, and they don't know what the real riches are. Right? They think E equals MC squared. Right? They can figure out, you know, the size of how the wind blow and how vast the ocean is. Hey, you can't figure these things out. Right? Only the Lord can, man. Bring this up.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, and verse 16. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 31. Then shall ye remember your own evil way and your doings that were not good, and shall loathe yourself in your own sight.
What?
Shall loathe yourself in your own sight, for your iniquities and for your abominations. Not for your souls do I this, saith the Lord God, be it known unto you. Be ashamed and confounded for your own ways.
What?
Be confounded and ashamed of your own ways.
So I said, hey, be ashamed and confounded in your own ways, man. Right? If you're not going to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're not going to come back as an Israelite. Hey, loathe in your own self, man. Loathe in your own sorrows. Hey, brother, you see yourself on the stand right here? You see your nationality right here, according to the Bible? You believe in the Bible, the good book? You believe in it? You see your nationality right here? You don't see your nationality? Look on the left-hand side. The left-hand side is what they call you in America, but the right-hand side is what the Bible calls you.
Right.
Which one are you?
English not too good.
Would you be a so-called black man in America? Be a Benjamite? Nigerian? Nigeria? Benin? Near Nigeria. All right. So what tribe is that? What tribe are you from in Nigeria? What tribe? Give me Romans 8:16. You said you don't have a tribe? All right, bring this out.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
So, back in Benin, Africa, right? Do your people, do they celebrate the Sabbath day? the Sabbath day, the holy day. Do they celebrate the Sabbath day? You don't know? Alright. Speak French? Alright. But you don't understand English at all? No. Okay. Man, that's tough. Alright, so hey, take the flyer. Lord willing, you can look at some of the information and maybe it bears witness with your spirit. Right? Okay. Give me a book of Romans chapter 38 from the top. Romans 38 from the top. I'm sorry, Ezekiel 38 from the top.
Check it out. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 30, verse 1.
No.
38.
Sisters.
Hey,
Sisters.
what's up?
With the tan. Hey, brother. With the blue hat. Brother with the blue hat. All right, bring this up.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 1.
No.
And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief priest of Meshech, and to Baal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief priest of Meshech and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persea, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands.
Who?
Gomer and all his bands.
Gomer.
Gomer and all his bands.
Family, y'all got 2 minutes on your nationality? 2 minutes. You see your nationality right here? Right? Where you see it at? What tribe would you be from? So if you see yourself on the side right here, you would be an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. You would be one of God's chosen people. Right? Contrary to popular belief, that these... Hold on, sister. This is very important information. Right? Don't pull all the way. This is your nationality. Your nationality is in the Bible. Right? Because if I ask you your nationality, you don't find the word Mexican or Latina in the Bible. Right? This is for your own good. This is for the kingdom of heaven. Would you want the kingdom of heaven? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You don't want your nationality back? Come on, sister. You got 2 minutes. Hey, he woke you up this morning.
Right.
The Lord woke you up this morning, and you don't want to give him 2 minutes of your time.
Right. Hey, family. How y'all doing, family?
Hey, sisters. Family, y'all got 2 minutes to learn your nationality. Hey, brother. Right, keep moving.
Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarter.
Right, Turkey.
And all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
Right, so the Lord is stirring up all of these nations, man. Right, the Turkey, right, that's in the EU right now. And the Lord is stirring them all up. Right, and they gonna turn on each other. They gonna start to hate the Lord, man. Right, give me Proverbs 21 and 11. Right, the Lord is stirring this all up. And there's nothing they can do, right? When he says he's got the jaws, the hooks in their mouth, hey brother, you got 2 minutes to learn your nationality that was stripped and stolen from you.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes, King. For the Lord. You got 2 minutes? All right, if I ask you what your nationality is, what would you tell me?
That's my preacher. I got more than 2 minutes, bro.
You got 10 minutes?
More than that. I got a little 30, right to 23.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Where you going? You said you got 10 minutes. Hey, get the Lord 2 minutes.
2 minutes, brother.
Hey, brother, get the Lord 2 minutes of your time. You got more than, okay, well, deal with me then, brother. Hey, talk to your brother. Hey, it's not, hey, I don't get to talk to my brothers every day, man.
Right.
Hey, give me 2 minutes, King. Hey, get the Lord 2 minutes of your time. Hey, y'all listen to family? And so if I ask you what's your nationality, what would you tell me, King? You're a king. All right, so king is just a title.
Right.
If I ask you what's your nationality, root word, nation of people, what would you tell me? Liberia. What tribe you from in Liberia?
Tribe.
All right, so you said you from Liberia. You gotta have one tribe that you come from. You can't come from many tribes if you're from Liberia. You can only come from one tribe. No, which one do you come from, brother?
Right.
You can't come from many tribes if you from one tribe. If you from Liberia, right, if you come from one tribe, how do you come from many tribes? Which tribe is that? You don't know which tribe you came from. Give me Hosea 4:6, man. See, this is why you kind of come talk to us, brother, so you can learn.
Right.
Why you can't be from Liberia and come from many tribes. It doesn't make sense. Bring this out.
Where you from?
I'm from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, the top tribe. I'm an Israelite, a proud Israelite. Right? The Lord gave us that name.
Right. We got Gentiles too?
Hold on, well, listen, hold on, brother. Where you going? What's a Gentile? What's a Gentile? What's a Gentile? Give me compact Bible dictionary. Anybody got the compact Bible dictionary? What's a Gentile? I'm about to show you, Gentile. I'm gonna show you what a Gentile is. Well, this is a Bible compact dictionary, right? This is a lot of scholarly information that's in this Bible, this dictionary. Bring this up.
Right? You got it. Gentile, nation, people. Usually, it means a non-Israelite people.
So usually, more oftentimes than not, it's a non-Israelite people. Right, so not... Well, if you know your nationality, brother, you wouldn't be a Gentile. Right? Like I just told you, I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. I'm not a Gentile. Now, before I didn't know who I was, before I was a Gentile. I was living in a Gentile state of mind. So these other nations, more specifically, are Gentiles. Right? Non-Israelites, right, are more often than, more so Gentiles versus Israelites.
Right.
Does that make sense? What part doesn't make sense about the latter part? Well, if you don't know your nationality, just like our people, they weren't Gentiles. Right, when Moses gave the commandments to the Israelites, they weren't Gentiles. But once they lost their identity, then they became Gentiles. Right. Does that make sense? No? I mean, does that make sense, brother? So we try to, let me Ecclesiastes 7:20. Hey brother, give me Ecclesiastes, one of y'all give me Ecclesiastes 7:20.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 1. Bring it out.
And it reads, for there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not.
So what's your point? Who was given the laws? Who was given the law to sin? Who was given the law to sin? Who can sin? Well, who can sin? Can everybody sin? But no, I'm saying, brother, the sin is not for everybody. Right? The laws was only given to a certain people.
Right.
So if the law was only given to a certain people, then those people can only sin.
How we get involved in sin?
How do we get involved in sin? I'm gonna show you.
How are we born in sin?
I'm gonna show you, brother. Give me the book of 2 Esdras 3:36. Right?
chapter 3, verse 36.
Yo.
And unto these things, Uriel the archangel gave them answers and said, even when the number of...
Second Esdras 3 and 36.
It's the book of Second Esdras, chapter 3 and verse 36.
Yo.
Thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
But what?
But not the heathen.
So the heathen wasn't given the commandments, brother. The heathen weren't given the precepts. The heathen wasn't given the law. Only Israel.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yes, brother. The Israelites.
He grabbing that lifeline.
Come on, brother. Where you going? We having a dialogue.
He's on that lifeline. Call a friend.
Man, see that? Hey, our people, man, they don't want to learn, man. He talking all that stuff, right? But don't want to learn. He don't want to educate himself, man.
Right.
Hey, brother, you got 2 minutes on your nationality?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. You believe in the Bible? You don't? Or not? You just don't? I'm gonna tell you why you probably don't believe in it, right? What Christ really looks like. Because our forefathers, they actually believed in the Bible. They believed in a higher power. They believed in their God. Right? It was only through brainwashing and slavery and captivity that we don't believe in our God is right. That we think Jesus is right. That we think the angels are right. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 15. I'm gonna show you something. Give me First Maccabees 3 and 48. I'm just going to show you how a lot of our people, for a while, a lot of our people don't believe in it, right? You're not posting up, don't you? I'm going to show you why you probably don't believe in it. I'm going to show you what happened. Give me 2 minutes. 14 and 15.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 15.
Yo.
This the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up this in their minds.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 15. Hold on, kid.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 15.
Yo.
For a father afflicted with untimely mourning,
It says, for a father afflicted with untimely mourning.
when he had made an image of his child.
This is the father of this guy right here. This is a real guy. His name is Cesare Borgia. Right, he got an image of his child. Read on.
Soon taken away. Now honor him as a god.
What did they do to this man?
Now honor him as a
They
god,
honored his son, right, as a god. Read on.
which was then a dead man,
So, which was then a dead man. Read on.
and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices.
Drop down to verse 20.
Verse 20. And so the multitude, honored by the grace of the word, took him now for a god.
What did they do?
Took him now for a god,
Read on.
which a little before was, but honored as a
He
man.
was a little before he was honored as a man. Read on.
And this was accusation to deceive the world.
It was what?
It was accusation to
It was an
deceive the world.
accusation to deceive the whole world. So a lot of our people, we're not saying that this right here is Revelation 1 and 13. We're not saying that this is Jesus right here, but this is a description of what he would look like.
Right.
So what they did was they painted this guy. Give me first back. Right, so this right here was the description, to deceive the whole world.
Right.
Right? Bring this out.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48.
Yo.
And lay open the book of the law.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother, listen, paying attention. I'm about to show you why, right? Read this out.
First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 1.
No.
48. And lay open the book of the law.
They open out, these other nations, these heathens, they open up our book, the book of the law. Read on.
Wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their own images.
Now read that right.
Wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their own images.
Right, so they sought to paint the likeness of their images. So what they did, they took our book And our the people, the prophets in this book, they look like me and you.
Right.
Like they dark-skinned, melanated people. But what they did, like they took the images and painted like the little white Gerber babies that you see. They took those images and whitewashed them. So a lot of people be like, well, wait a minute. They don't pertain to us. I ain't dealing with that. Why would I want to? Just like, would you want to read this book all about bland-ass white people? No. Would you want to watch the NBA with just a bunch of Larry Birds and Kevin McHale? It's not my language. But a bunch of Kevin McHales and Larry Birds? No. You want to see some LeBron James, some Michael Jordan, well, some Tim Hardaways. You see my point? Bring this up.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Get out!
And in the midst,
This is the true description.
and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot,
So the Lord has said he had a garment clothed all the way down to his foot.
and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool,
So the Messiah, the great Messiah, they said his head, on his head and his hairs, his facial hairs was white like wool. Read on.
as white as snow, and his eyes were as flame of fire.
His eyes were as a flame of fire because he was a wine river and he was under a lot of stress with the people were not dealing and listening to him. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine
Now
brass,
his feet, right? If you take your shoes off, right? Your feet is the same color as the rest of your body. It said his feet,
as if they burned in a furnace.
His feet is like fine brass, as if it's burned in a furnace.
And
What people are dark skin or melanated like
The book of Job, chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me. My skin is black upon me.
He's describing what he looks like. He said his skin is black upon me.
Right.
And my bones are burned with heat.
Right. So Job, he's describing himself what he looks like. All these prophets, brother, in this Bible look like me and you. They got woolly hair and they dark-skinned, melanated people. All right, so this is why a lot of our people don't believe. Bring this up.
it's the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Go!
I am black,
This is King Solomon.
I am black, but comely.
Right.
that was the slogan of the commercials back in the day.
Oh yeah, I could take a day off.
Murray's Way, they preached it. I'm black and beautiful. Right, read on.
All ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar,
The tents of Kedar,
as the curtains of Solomon.
all right, the tents of Kedar are very dark, right? Drop down to verse 10.
Verse 10, thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels,
They said like cheeks are what?
comely with rows of jewels.
King Solomon said his cheeks are beautiful with rolls of people like that. You can't stop what you do with your family. Put grills in it. He had that back then, man. These are brothers looking like me and you. Read on.
Thy neck with chains of gold,
What people like chains on their neck, man?
You ever heard of Trinidad James?
I might just be up with
You know what I'm saying? So we are people of this book, brother. Give me Deuteronomy 76. We the people of this book.
That's right.
But I'm trying to tell you, brother, your forefathers, you will be you descendants of Jesus Christ, so-called Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahweh Mashiach. That's his name in the Paleo Hebrew. Right before they stole you from the western shores of Africa, you were speaking Hebrew. That's why you see the movie Roots when they was beating us. They was taking our nationality out of us, so our name wouldn't be no more Israelites.
Right.
But niggas, spits, Afro-American. That's why they changed the nationality every 15, 20 years. To keep you destroyed so you won't know who you are, so you won't be closer to your God. But once you find out, that's why all the hoopla about with Kanye and Kyrie. They don't want them to know that they Israelite. They don't want them to know the truth. Because once you know the truth, they know that their system and their economy is over with.
Right.
What's happening right now? Give me 2 Chronicles 6 and 36. Bring this up.
it's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Go!
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord said he chose these people to be a special people to himself.
Right.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Man, what that say?
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Lord just said these people right here are above everybody on the face of this earth. That's why you look at the sun right here, they dominate everything, brother. Whether it's sports, basketball, baseball, football, inventions, right? They dominate everything. Cooking, dancing, singing. Well, you look at them on the flip side, right? They in the docile, they in the lower state, they banging blocks, they killing each other. You know what I'm saying? They in the slums, in the ghettos, everywhere you go in the hoods, you got Martin Luther King Drive, they on Compton Avenue, they on welfare, right? You gotta understand, well, okay, well, if we God's chosen people, why are we at the bottom of society? Why are we at the bottom? That should be the question. Okay, you gotta say, okay, I know I'm an Israelite, right? How did I get at the bottom? What happened? I'm gonna show you I'm gonna prove to you, but because you might be thinking like, okay, wait a minute, what is this brother talking about? How you gonna tell me I'm an Israelite? I'm gonna prove to you that the book of Deuteronomy has a description of what we will be doing in these last days, right? And it also tells you, right, the physical description of what we to prove to you that we God's chosen people. So I'm gonna give you about 5 curses, and I want you to tell me who these fit. Like if it's the so-called white man or the China man, you be like, hold on, man, you lying, that don't fit us. It fit them. But it's us. That would mean we God's chosen people, and we the only ones that can get salvation, the kingdom of heaven, and we the only ones that can repent. That's contrary to popular belief, brother. Only the people on this side is going to get the kingdom of heaven and not everybody. The only reason why that's going to happen, brother, because like I said, what the Bible said, he chose us from the foundations of the earth to be his special people above everybody. All right, bring this up.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
Back then, our brothers, we was very tender and delicate towards one another. Hey, brother, how you doing? How your family doing? Y'all good? Y'all need something? Right, read on.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
Now, in today's society, our eyes gonna be evil towards our brother. That's black on black crime. I might walk past you in a crowd like that, I accidentally bump you, I step on your shoes, you ready to fight me. That happen all the time right now. Our brothers are just shooting and killing each other for no reason. Look at what's that, PNB Rock? Right, Young Dolph? They're just shooting these brothers for no reason. Right, read.
And towards the wife of his bosom.
And towards the wife of his bosom, meaning we're going to be the domestic household, read on.
And towards the remnant of his children.
Towards the remnant of his children. What you think we're going to do to the so-called black man? What you think he's going to do to his kids? Like a lot of our fathers right now. What's going on in the so-called black man in his household? Now these are Israelites. These are curses that fit the Israelites. What's going on in the so-called black man household with their fathers? What's going on? Let's go read it.
Which he shall lead.
What's going to happen?
Which he shall lead.
Hey, a lot of our fathers, man, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they grew up without their father in their house. This is a curse that's happening to the Israelites. Because God never called anybody black, West Indian, Haitian, Puerto Rican. He called his chosen people Israelites. Right? This is your name that was given to you. Your forefathers. They were Israelites. Right? Read verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Therefore you're going to serve your enemies. The Lord is letting you know, brother, in 2022 you're going to have enemies. Read on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger and in thirst.
So in hunger and in thirst. So if you want to get something to eat, you're going to have to go to your enemies. Right? You're going to have to go to Walmart. You're going to have to go to Food for Less. Right? JJ's, Fish, Doc's, Harold's. You're going to have to go to your enemies. Read on.
And in nakedness.
And nakedness. The clothes on your back. You're going to have to go to your enemy for it. Now you might be like, hold on, brother, I can make my own text, I can make my own clothes. But you still got to get the fabric and the material from the other heathens, the other nations. Because back in the ancient days, and we had the women to sew our own clothes, our own garments. Right, read on.
And in want of all things.
And in want of everything, brother. School system, you want to go to school, you're going to have to go to your enemy. If you want a loan, a bank account. Hey, the brother Kanye had $75 million in his bank account. They told him to get his money out of their bank. So you got to go to your enemy for want of all things. Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
Keep reading.
Upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
It says you're going to have a yoke of iron. This happened, brother. Right. It says you're going to have a yoke of iron on your neck
until you destroy. Meaning you're not going to always have a yoke of iron on your neck. You're going to be destroyed mentally. Saying you don't believe in the Bible, calling yourself black, calling yourself Afro-American, calling yourself African, right? Calling yourself Negro, color, calling yourself, what's another one? Black, Asiatic black man. Right? You're going to be destroyed mentally. Till you destroy. Read verse 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord said he was going to bring us into Egypt again. Because in Egypt, we were slaves in Egypt. So he said, I'm going to bring y'all to another Egypt, meaning another slavery or captivity. But how?
With ships. With ships.
In Egypt, we walked out. We didn't need ships. So guess what this place is talking about? This Egypt he's talking about. Talking about America. Because we came over here on ships. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Same way he said it was going to happen, it happened.
Thou shalt not see it no more.
Read that right.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
The Lord said, hey, Moses telling Israel, y'all going to see your land again. Breaking God's commandments, you know.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Then there, when you got up them slave ships, you're going to be sold to your enemies. Read on.
For bondman
Slave woman,
and bondwoman. And no man shall buy you.
No man is going to redeem you out of your captivity but the man himself, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Right.
So your true nationality, brother, will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. This is the same tribe. This is the same tribe Yahweh Shah came from.
Right.